Okay, to start off this gun ghillie, you're going to need 12 feet of elastic, preferably black, tan, or green. Your lighter colors will probably be the best. I went with black because you can always add darker colors in with the foliage. What you're going to do is start off and sew every 2 inches, and that way when you wrap your gun with this, it allows for it'll be tight enough to hold all the foliage, all of the leaves and stuff in there inside this fold, and it will be tight enough because you'll wrap your gun and it will stay there. So that's what you need: 12 feet, 4 yards, and then sew every 2 inches. If you don't have a sewing machine, what you can do is tie every 2 inches and then 2 more inches, and then just for the whole rest of it. But a sewing machine will be a little bit quicker. Get your elastic here. It should be 6 feet long, and has holes, or what you sewed the whole way down. And then get some twine or string. It would have to be strong string, or some burlap would work. And cut about 7 inches maybe. And once you have about 10, that should be good for your first part. But you're probably going to use the whole entire thing of twine, the whole entire roll. Okay. Just a couple more. And then what you're going to do is separate them into single strings and kind of line up the ends of them and put them together here. And this is going to give us our 3D effect, because the twine's going to kind of go everywhere. And we're going to have it lined up the whole way down the ghillie. Once you have about 15, just then once you have 15 all together, get your elastic, and it can be anywhere you want, because you're going to do it pretty much all over. Probably every other one you want to cover with this, and just put it through one of the holes. And I just tied a single knot. You can do a double knot, would probably be better. I just tied a single, and I pulled it really hard. And once you do that, it should stay. If not, you can do your double knot. And you'll want to do that the whole rest of the way, every other one. As you can see, the ghillie's all done now. We got your twine here, and a little bit lighter colored burlap from a burlap sack. The next step would be to add your foliage or green stuff, which just make sure you match your natural surroundings. I kind of got some of these long leafy things going on around my house. So shove some through the elastic straps, because I want to break up the outline of me and my gun as much as I can. Pretty much anything will work. I have something from a tree. your finished ghillie suit, once you add a little bit more green, and I'll show you what all that looks like compared to a background of where you might look. Okay, so I mean, you can kind of see the gun. I mean, I didn't cover up the butt too much because if you're wearing a ghillie suit, this should be tucked into your shoulder, and the ghillie suit should do that for you. The barrel's, I guess, a little, the muzzle brake here is a little shown, but otherwise, you're not going to really be hiding against a concrete wall, so I think that blends into the surroundings pretty good. You can see the ghillie, this is all ghillie, all on my guns, all here, and then the natural surroundings back here, so it's all on my gun, and then it's easy to just pick up and transport here. I'll lay it down here so you can see what all I have on it. And none of it's blocking my scope, as I said before, except for the weeds already on the cement. Here's my scope right here. Here's my flip up cover. And so you can see there's nothing in front of it that would block my view. And it's pretty good ghillie. I got my lights, I got some greens, and the brown of the gun hides this gun pretty well. I got this gun ghillie idea from Ghillie Arnhem, so check out his channel. Okay, thanks.